So why do you need my driver's license?
Why?
Why?
Yourself, like who you are.
Why do you need to identify me?
Sir, you're on airport property.
That has nothing to do with anything. I'm parked. I was parked when you guys came up to me.
Yeah.
You didn't pull me over. I was parked.
I see that you're recording me.
Of course I am. They're asking me for my insurance, driver's license. For what reason?
You have the authority to do.
Says who? I don't like the fact that you just come up and you want my driver's license for no reason. Because I was parked. I wasn't doing anything illegal. There was nothing.
Because we have the authority to do so.
What? That's not an answer.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
You got a call for a suspicious vehicle that was abandoned at an airport. Okay?
Oh, so you think there's something wrong with the vehicle?
I'm telling you why you're being stopped, why we're here.
I wasn't stopped. I wasn't stopped.
What's good, YouTube? It's BB Cast back in with another video and another reaction. And in today's video is from the Peel Police Department over there in Canada, where you had these Peel police officers come up to this guy because they wanted his ID, all because that he was parked at the airport. He was dropping off his family. He wanted to say goodbye. Somebody called about a suspicious vehicle, and so they said, "Yo, somebody calls. We need your ID and insurance." He's telling these officers like, "Well, why do y'all need that?" And they over here saying like, "Well, what's the problem? Why can't you give it?" He's like, "Well, that's the thing. What did I do wrong?" And you just go see, man. No matter what he was saying, these officers, they weren't doing nothing but just fiending for that ID and was using every excuse possible to get it. I'm gonna watch it, get my reaction. Let me know what y'all think about in the comment section, and let's get into the video.
So why do you need my driver's license?
We're ready for a supervisor, okay?
I understand. Why do you need my driver's license though? Why?
Yourself, like who you are.
Why do you need to identify me?
Sir, you're on airport property.
That has nothing to do with anything. I'm parked. I was parked when you guys came up to me.
Yeah.
You didn't pull me over. I was parked.
I see that you're recording me.
Of course I am, because you guys are asking me for my insurance, driver's license, and everything. For what reason?
You have the authority to do.
Says who?
So it's the Highway Traffic Act.
You have. Why do you have to have that for no reason? You don't even have a reason. What did I do? What did I break a law?
We have the right to ask anyone for their insurance.
Well, I don't mind giving it to you, but I don't like the fact that you just come up and you want my driver's license, insurance, and for no reason. Because I was parked. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything illegal. There was nothing.
Then what's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. Then what's the problem? Why would you ask me for that stuff?
Because we have the authority to do so.
What? That's not an answer.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. That's
You got a call for a suspicious vehicle that was abandoned at an airport. Okay?
Oh, so you think there's something wrong with the vehicle?
I'm telling you why you're being stopped, why we're here.
I wasn't stopped. I wasn't stopped. You just said why I'm being stopped.
Why you're being detained right now, because technically you're being detained.
I'm detained?
Any traffic stop is a detention.
Okay, so I'm detained.
That's semantics.
No, I would, now you let me know that I'm detained. So, anyways, when your supervisor comes out, then we can go further with that. I just, didn't do anything wrong. I dropped my family off at the airport. I got a $75 ticket, which sucks, because I have 3 kids and 1 wife and 7 luggages and 3 knapsacks to take in there.
There's always an option to park your vehicle.
No, there isn't, because there was the parking. I was going to do that, and the parking only goes to here, right? This is too high for the parking. I was gonna pay the $14 or $20 to park it, and then go and be able to say goodbye to my family, but I couldn't even go in there, right? So I know you can say that, but it wasn't even an option for me. So anyways, I'm not filming you to be a dick. I'm just filming you because I want to know that I'm not going to be violated here. Perfect. How are you doing today?
Sir, how are you?
Good.
I'm fine.
I asked for you
Yep, no problem.
because I was parked here.
Yep.
I got a ticket back there because I was bringing my family in with all their luggage.
Okay.
I couldn't park in the underground because
Right,
this thing's too
yep.
high.
Yep.
Then, after getting the ticket, I moved up here and stopped, and then these two came and then asked me for driver's license, insurance, and registration. And I don't see why, because I'm just parked. I wasn't even in motion.
Okay.
So I mean, that's why I requested you, because I've done nothing wrong, broke no law,
right.
and then somebody's asking me for that.
Okay, well, you are on private property, right? This airport belongs to airport property,
This is public.
but this is assigned to the airport over here, right?
It's still
And we are-
public,
okay,
right?
but
This is
I'm-
public, right?
No, this is private. This is all private. As soon as you come
I know it's private, but this is
No.
how the public gets in. It's
and
public
if you want,
access.
we can call public safety officer.
Like I said, they gonna find every excuse when it comes to getting that ID.
I'm just saying it is public access.
But it's private property,
Oh,
right?
That's fine. Yeah.
So that's why these officers are asking you for your driver's license, ownership, insurance.
On private
You left-
property.
You left your vehicle unattended, right? That's what the call
It was
service
parked with the four ways on.
But unattended. Were you inside the vehicle?
No, I
So it was unattended.
went in there.
Yeah, so it's unattended. You left it unattended.
Yeah, and it was parked with the four ways on.
Doesn't matter.
There's
you
no
can,
reason
there's-
for
You,
that.
can park, you can't park here with four ways on and leave your vehicle unattended.
Well, I got a ticket for it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It
which
was
is fine.
already dealt with, and that's why I'm saying why is it carrying on? Why does it have to carry on after it's already dealt with?
But then you moved up a little bit and then you left your vehicle unattended again.
No, I didn't. No, I
Okay, So
didn't.
you just moved it up.
I just moved it up.
Okay, and is there a reason why you're still here?
My family's still inside. I haven't even said goodbye to my family. They're checking in, right?
So if you want to park your vehicle, you can't park your vehicle here and leave it unattended. If you leave it here
I'm not
unattended,
leaving it attended.
Okay, so now since they're inside, if you want to say goodbye to them, I know you can't park there. You have to park at the Tim Hortons and you have to walk over this way.
But I'm not going in there to say goodbye. They're coming out to say
You
goodbye.
can't wait here. So it's either you're going to keep circling around.
That's fine with me.
repeatedly, right?
I don't mind circling
so
around.
You keep
I just
circling around.
like-
If you leave it unattended, then we're going to tow it.
yeah,
right?
no,
Whether
that's
you-
fine.
whether you're standing-
no, I understand that from
Yeah.
the lady, right?
So even if you're standing curbside, right,
Yeah.
and this vehicle's unattended, we're going to tow it, right?
Yeah.
Because you've been asked to leave, you got a ticket already. Next
I
option
wasn't
would be-
asked to leave. I just got a ticket.
Okay, well now I'm going
Right,
to ask you to leave. I understand you're waiting for someone, but they're not here right now. You're standing outside here.
Yeah, they're
So circle
checking
back
in.
around, no problem. But the second you leave this unattended, if
They're
security
right
calls
there,
us,
by the way,
Yeah,
so-
if security calls and leaves it unattended, it's going to get towed. So if you don't want your vehicle being towed and you're not going to leave it unattended, I would suggest leaving it at the Tim Hortons at Jetliner and Airport
Yeah.
Road, and you can either walk this way or take a cab here, and then the cab can take you back to your ambulance.
They're literally going to their flight. They're gonna come and say goodbye and then go to their flight.
Yeah.
Now they're going the opposite way because you guys are here.
So wherever they're going, if they're checking
They're coming
in,
out that door. That-
Yeah.
They tried to get it out.
I guess that's why. But yeah, like I said, that was the whole thing I'm here for.
And just to let you know, we do have authority to ID you, okay?
I,
So you can-
I think if you pull me over for a traffic stop, yes. But if you don't pull me over for a traffic stop, you don't. Is that not correct?
well,
am I wrong?
You're still on private property.
No, but am I
that's
wrong?
That's where our powers come into place when you're on private property. Right?
But,
and now
again,
we're agents of the
yes.
property. That's where we come into play. Okay, traffic stop. Yeah, no matter what, you have to ID yourself during a traffic.
Of course, but it's not a
right?
traffic stop.
But right now you're on private property, so if you were asked for your ID, you're gonna have to provide your ID. Okay.
So you're paid by the airport?
GTAA. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you want to say bye to your family, and then
I
you can
do.
get going. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Saying that they could get his ID, just to end up not getting his ID. Because in the beginning, man, she was really determined to get that ID.
Are you yourself, like who you are.
Why do you need to identify me?
Sir, you're on airport property.
Over, I was parked.
I see that you're recording.
Of course I am. For what
Which we have
reason?
the authority to do.
Says who? You have.
You know, she never got told no. And notice when the supervisor came, he went from, yeah, you got to identify yourself. Then when he realized what the situation was, he ain't say that again.
You moved up a little bit, and then you left your vehicle unattended again.
No, I didn't. No,
Okay,
I didn't.
So you just moved it up.
I just moved it up.
Okay. And is there a reason why you're still here?
My family's still inside. I haven't even said goodbye to my family.
You leave it here
I'm not
unattended?
leaving it attended.
Okay. So now, since they're inside, If you want to say goodbye to them, I know you can't park there. You have to park at the Tim Hortons, and you have to walk over this way.
This officer had to think of something else to force his power on. And just for these officers to end up letting them go, and you still having that one officer say, yeah, I can still get your ID though.
Just so you know, we do have authority to ID you, okay? So you can...
I think if you pull me over for a traffic stop,
I say bye to your family, and then you can get going, okay?
Just for them to end up not getting his ID. But that's my take on it though. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. How you feel about these pill police officers for coming to this guy trying their hardest to get his ID, but when that supervisor came, at first he didn't even understand what the situation was, and then when they told him, for some reason he didn't have that same argument about getting his ID no more, and he just said, yeah, you could go and go. You still having that one lady officer say, just know I can still get your name. Like, she just had to put that in there because, man, she felt defeated and her ego definitely got crushed. But that's my take on it though. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Make sure to like, subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful day.